I'm dying.
Oh, Matthew, you shouldn't have come in today. It's the height of the flu season. Everybody's got it.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I can't teach today. I'm gonna get permission to go home. I'll see you later.
Defacing school property is not acceptable behavior.
Are you all right, Miss Speederman? You look a little green.
Fine, I'm fine. Don't change the subject. Excuse me.
Come on, we gotta see this. I teach you perfect.
Oh, I know how hard it is to get an appointment with the gas company, Mr. Andello. But do you know how hard it is to get subs?
Sarah, I feel sick. Can I go home?
Sorry, Matthew, nobody goes home unless they're terminal.
I might qualify.
I know that it's short notice,
Just a second. Andello, Sarah Newhouse, that's the vice principal. We're eating it here, Andello. Over a third of the teachers are out with the flu, and I need bodies. Now, you can either get your substitute butt down here and give us a hand, or I'll be glad to let the people downtown know that you preferred to get your pilot lit. Am I clear? Well, it'd be our privilege to have you. Thank you very much, Mr. Andello.
I hate to ask you, Coach Levy's got the flu.
Joe, the Butterfields fought so hard to get out of athletics into science. You probably didn't mean to be insensitive. What about me? I could coach basketball. It'd be no problem.
Jack, you just had heart surgery. You shouldn't even be here.
What about science? I could take over science classes.
Please, Jack.
I appreciate your concern, Jack, but I can handle both. I'd love some time with the team again, Mr. Dance. I mean, I put those boys together, led them to the finals, huh? And I miss them. And from what I hear about their record, they miss me too.
Good man, Butterfield.
But if you change your mind, June can get my high tops down here just like that.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, Joe! Damn! You left Latin uncovered. You should have given him Latin. Basketball's dispensable. What you should have done is you should have given him Latin and basketball. You're babying these people, Joe.
That's it. In my office. Now. Go home, Jack.
But you're short-handed. You need me. Sarah's trying hard, but she's no me.
We'll manage. Go home, Jack.
And do what?
And work on your speech.
What speech?
The one you're going to make at the judges' lunch. I'm nominating you for Teacher of the Year.
Me? You're nominating me? Oh, you don't know what this means to me. All these years.
You have a fine record, Jack. I'm rooting for you to win. I'm also rooting for you to go home.
Pills. She tried to throw them up, but then she choked. My mom made me clean up the bathroom.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Do you know why my sister would kill herself, Mr. Barnes?
I don't know why anybody does that, Roz.
She didn't even leave me a note or nothing. How am I supposed to feel?
Hurt, maybe? Sad for her? There's no wrong way to feel about something like that.
I miss her.
I know you do. Come on, let's get you readmitted. 2 weeks is a long time to be out of school.
Okay.
I'm back, guys. The man who started it all, the man who took you to the heights. The man who's about to provide a brief interlude of formal glory.
The man who's holding up our practice.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, God, it's so good to be back. Thanks. Thank you.
Forms.
I think this is the one you're looking for. I'm sorry about Joanna, Rose.
Thanks for the flowers, Mr. Turner.
It's okay. They were from the whole English class.
She always talked about you. You were her favorite teacher. Can I be in your English class?
Well, I'm not teaching classes right now, Roz. I'm working in here.
Listen, Roz, why don't we finish these up, huh?
Thanks, Harry, but that's my job.
Yeah, right, Charlie. See you in third period, huh?
Did my sister ever talk about me?
Sure. Said she shared a bed with you. Said your feet were as cold as icicles.
Yeah. I had a dream. She was all alone. And I went to be with her. I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
Our job is to stick around and keep the memory of Joanne alive. As long as we're here, she's not lost.
Thanks, Mr. Turner. You really understand.
Gotta get to class now.
I'm only trying to help.
Yeah, you want to help. Why don't you tell the powers that be that you made a mistake? It was just a guy who looked like me you said cheating on the competency exam.
You know what, Charlie? It wasn't even a guy that acted like you. That's what makes it such a damn shame.
The first item on the agenda is that we would like to thank Carol and Joe Danzig, the newest members of the Condo Association, for allowing us to use their apartment for our meeting tonight. I should also like to take a moment and thank
What is that?
Mr. and Mrs. Marcos
Cheese
for
on a
their
cracker.
hospitality at last month's
Is that the
meeting.
best you could do?
Goromaki didn't work out. Gonna love it.
Now, the second item on the agenda is Mr. and Mrs. Greer, a young couple who are applying to buy a unit in this building. All those for? All those opposed?
Thank you.
Excuse me. What do we have against the Greers?
They have children.
Yeah.
That's it.
Are we missing something here?
The people here don't want children in the building.
Well, what if any of the couples in this room found themselves expecting a baby?
Oh, that's easy. You got
Speaking hypothetically.
He's speaking hypothetically.
They'd be asked to sell their unit and leave.
Uh-huh. Or what if they refuse?
Then it'd become a legal matter.
I don't understand. What about the children themselves? Don't any of you like children?
Sure we do. We love hearing the pitter-patter of little feet at all hours of the day and night. We're crazy about skateboarding in the hallways.
To say nothing of Saturday morning cartoons blasting away, babies crying in the middle of the night. Well, who wouldn't love that?
Would all of you mind getting the hell out of here?
Beg your pardon?
Leave. Go. Get out.
What are you joking?
No, I'm pregnant. Take the cheese and crackers back, Joe. These people don't deserve them.
Put in there. You have a cracker?
Aha! I thought so. I never got the cut list from your third period class.
Right. Danzig, triple the size of the class.
So?
You don't expect me to take attendance on 90 kids, do you? I was kind of hoping someone would cut.
Paperwork is essential to our system, Harry. Flu epidemic or no flu epidemic.
Sound just like Jack Felspar.
Oh, cut it out. Unless you want to find out what Jack Felspar's like in bed tonight.
Good fellows, colleagues, friends, Harry. I have just been told that the Turner Barnes hearing will be held this Friday at the Board of Education. Good seats are still available.
At least this rotten mess will be over with.
I didn't say nothing. You did. You said Mr. Turner was a cheater. You said someone caught him cheating and turned him in. You lied. Tell him, Mr. Turner. Tell him.
Why don't you tell her, Harry? Tell her.
But, girls, I see Molière as a sensualist. His plays were like aphrodisiacs to the French court. His women willing and lusty, and his men drawn to them as moths to a flame.
How do you say I love you in French?
Je t'aime. Pourquoi?
Just checking.
Ah, it was extraordinary what I've said. Yeah, you know, I hope you guys don't get this.
You know, Matthew, maybe you have a point. Maybe you should move into my room and I'll double up with Guy.
No. I'll move into a hotel. Don't be silly, Mary Kate. If we have not gotten it by now, we never will. Well, I go now. I'm late for the first period. Take care, Matthew. Uh-huh.
That's it. Tonight, I'm gonna jump him.
Don't you think that's kind of forward? I mean, isn't that a little pushy, Mary Kay?
I guess, but I have to let him know how I feel. How am I gonna do it?
I don't know.
Would you talk to him for me?
Me? No, I'm not good at talking to people. You know, I repress things.
Would you be talking for me?
That's even worse. I'll be repressing someone else's feelings. Do you know that you could end up neurotic by proxy?
You're the only one that I would trust to do something like this.
Don't you think that it'd be easier if you jumped me? You know, I'm sick, I'm weak, I don't feel good. You could probably have your way with me just like that.
Please stop kidding around. Would you do it?
Absolutely not.
Please?
Okay.
What happened to your arm, Feeney?
My parents abused me, Mr. Butterfield.
Come on, man.
Got a little rough against Whitney last week.
What? You guys were fighting? What do you care? Pop quiz. Who pulled your butts out of the gangs and formed this team?
Haven't seen you at the games, Mr. Butterfield.
Oh, is that why you've been giving me the treatment? Because you think I deserted you or something?
Never won a game in the last 8. Coach Levy is lame.
Oh, so you bust heads. Isn't that wonderful? Well, you listen. I don't have to explain my reasons for leaving to any of you. Fact is, I'm here now, and I want to see you young men play ball with some integrity.
Get you, man.
Let's get out of here. Hey, stay vertical and keep moving. Let's go. And no lipper, it's straight to detention.
Come on, we'll find somebody else.
A little rough, weren't you?
Rough is when you hit them with birch, Harry. Hey, where are you going? This is an empty room here.
Yeah, I got a free period. I thought I'd grade some papers.
Free period? Earth to Harry, there is a flu epidemic. There is a teacher shortage.
I say it's more than coincidence.
How did you squeak by with a free period?
I didn't squeak by with anything. I've had doubled up and tripled up classes all week. I had to take a break or a breakdown.
Rest up, because I'm short a detention teacher.
You're kidding. I thought we were going over to your place right after school.
Yeah. Make it 8 and wear the red boxers.
Yeah, well, the red boxers may have to come by themselves.
Is that a threat?
Let's just say I feel a headache coming on. You really are becoming Jack Feldspar.
Would you stop it? We're night and day. Although I must admit, I'm beginning to find some of the man's traits admirable. He's organized, focused, dedicated.
Loyal, trustworthy, caring, and a born educator. And that is why I feel uniquely qualified to be the recipient of this prestigious award. What do you think, Joe?
Maybe a little self-serving, Jack.
I could take out uniquely.
Look, the luncheon is for the judges to hear why the nominees feel they deserve Teacher of the Year. Stand on your record. Give them the stats, the RBIs, the home runs.
You're right, Joe. I'll fix it. What do you say we take one car on Friday? I could meet you here.
I may not be able to make it.
Not be able to make it? You're kidding. All the teachers are bringing their principals, Joe.
Well, this flu thing is just peaking, but I'll be at the evening ceremony. That's the important one.
They're all important.
It's only an award, Jack.
Only an award? Only my life? For 23 years, I played every thankless role the system's thrown at me, from day shift parent to grand inquisitor, with never a thank you, Jack. Well, this is my chance, and I'd like you there for support.
We'll take your car.
Yeah. Bye.
Turner! Mr. Turner!
I think you left a few of the people standing.
Remember we were talking about my sister and being alone?
Sure I do.
Well, I just want you to know you're not alone.
Thank you, Ross. I'll remember that.
And I'm gonna help you.
No more fighting.
I promise. It's just that they could make you stop teaching, right?
Yeah.
And you're innocent, right?
Until proven guilty. What do you have in mind?
I can't tell you now. I brought you this. It was Joanne's. Okay? Bye.
Now that's loyalty. Boy, I wish she was going to be at the hearing.
You ever thought you might be making things even worse? I'm really worried about her, Charlie.
Have you tied me to the Kennedy case yet? Huh? The second teacher theory? She needed to talk to somebody about her sister. Should I have turned my back? Would you?
No, but you should have kept a division between the friend and the martyr. You know something? You haven't lost just the ability to be honest with yourself. You've lost the ability to be honest, period.
Due to the unruly nature of today's game, visiting students from Jefferson High are requested to go directly to their buses.
Attitude. Damn freaking attitude.
Just the way Lombardi said it. I remember when I played ball in school. I had a lot of energy, too.
Did you come here to reminisce, Mr. Danzig? Because I'm not in the mood.
After the last game against Jefferson, there was grumbling from the board about closing down our basketball program. Now, today's fight...
Why don't you save this for Levy?
Levy's not coming back. They're your boys for the season. They fight again, there might not be a season. And from this viewpoint, you're going to have to make a miracle. Well, you get the idea.
Next game is Wednesday.
That gives you 2 days to cool your boys down.
Won't happen again, Mr. Danzig.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I hope my soup helped you, Matthew.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was great. Really great. And, you know, you're a great cook. Really. And a great roommate. And, you know, it's been a great couple of months. And you and me and Mary Kate living together under the same roof. It's been great.
Of course, the three of us have become very close.
Some of us closer than others.
You're talking about Mary Kate, no?
Oh, you know.
She does not hide a crush very well, and I've been despairing over it. I do not want to hurt someone who I value so much as a friend.
Yeah? Unspoken love can be the most painful.
I too feel a love unspoken.
What?
Je t'aime.
I love you, my little cabbage.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, Mary Kate, this is not what you think.
Life is so complicated.
It's not just biology, Miss Rice. We are all overcrowded. Just make it 5 kids to a frog.
Sarah! Oh, have you got a minute? I'd like your opinion on my speech for
I'd love
teacher...
to, Jack, but I have got a logjam in textbook flow, a backup in requisitions, and an attitude problem from teachers who do not realize there is a crisis going on.
All right, just go on.
I love it.
Hurry up. Knows it. Come on, guys, give me a break. Why don't you want to sign?
Don't you know how to write?
Not English.
Oh, well, just make an X or something. Come on.
If you don't keep your voice down, you're gonna have to leave.
This library belongs to the students. It's my library.
Who cares?
Mr. Barnes taught me that in civics.
Roz, come up here.
You can't stop me, Mr. Barnes. I got my rights as an American.
What is it you're passing around to these students?
It's a petition to keep Mr. Turner a teacher at Harrison. You told us about petitions.
I know, civics. How many signatures you got?
600. Could have got more.
We, the undersigned, know that Mr. Turner would not cheat. The last couple hundred look awful similar to me.
A lot of us had the same penmanship teacher.
You think this is going to help Mr. Turner?
Yeah, to prove he didn't cheat.
I don't think you should be getting so involved.
Why not?
Because I don't want to see you get hurt again.
Are you saying that Mr. Turner's a liar? He would lie to me. He's my friend.
Shh. He's my friend, too.
Then sign.
Roz.
No, look, this will prove that he didn't cheat. Nobody thinks that Mr. Turner would cheat. You're just jealous. You just want to keep him away from here. He's never coming back.
And listen to me.
No, you listen to me.
You're all mixed up, Roz.
No.
I really don't know what you can do, Dad. The rules of the charter are binding.
Don't tell me that. You're a lawyer. Find me a loophole.
Who are these Greers, anyway? Are they friends of yours? Why do you guys care so much?
They just happen to be a nice young couple who happen to have children.
Well, why don't they hire their own attorney?
That's not the point. It's unfair. It's unjust. That's why I think we should file a class action suit.
On behalf of everyone in this country who has children? Are they black, at least? I could file a racial discrimination suit.
Are they black?
How should I know? I never met him.
Wait a minute here. What are we talking about? You want Suzanne to represent a couple you've never seen, much less know? Are you guys losing it?
I've never seen it to fail. Kids, they always think they know more than their parents.
I think we should come clean here, Joe. We didn't really ask you here on behalf of the Greers. Your father and I are having some problems.
I knew it. You're getting a divorce. What are you doing, Daddy? You having an affair? Is it that Greer woman?
Suzanne, maybe this is none of our business.
None of our business. They dragged us into this. I don't want to represent my parents in a divorce.
Honey, please, it's nothing like that. Your father and I are expecting.
Expecting what?
What do you think? A baby.
What's the punchline?
Is that supposed to be funny? You think your mother and I are dead?
Baby? You and Mom? I don't believe it. That's great. That's terrific. Now we have a case. I mean, you guys already bought into the building, and nature took its course, and now they're trying to force you to sell. This is great.
Are you out of your mind? Haven't you been listening here? Our parents are having a baby. It's disgusting.
Anyone wants more veal? Well, I don't think it's disgusting. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, well, you speak for yourself.
You know, Josh, you've always had very serious problems with sibling rivalry.
Me? Me? Let's be honest here. From the moment I was born, you resented me.
I resented you. You were the baby. You always got everything.
Me? You used to steal my toys.
Because you didn't
Yeah,
share.
I told you they'd handle it okay.
Borrowed.
You gotta listen to me.
No, there's nothing to say. I'm a big girl. I understand. I was totally humiliated, but I will get over it. I've even decided to move out, let you and Guy have the apartment. I feel really in the way. See? I'm getting over it already.
Now listen, everybody values a good listener.
There is no need to explain. I know what it's like to want someone, to want to be alone with them. I'll find a new place, something small, celibate, right above a rectory. I'll be fine.
Mary Kate, this is crazy.
I hope you two have a nice life. Bye.
God, this is crazy.
I gotta see Mr. Danzig.
He's very busy, Roz. And you know you have to have an appointment.
He said to come see him anytime. Don't need no appointment.
Don't need any appointment. Can I see you for a second, Roz?
Yes, we can.
If you're gonna turn me in, you should wait till tomorrow. I already got detention today.
Yeah, I know. I saw your name on my roster. Actually, I think we should just forget about what happened in the library. Start fresh.
That's not gonna stop me.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Not interested.
You won't talk to me. Will you talk to someone else?
Sure. I'll talk to Mr. Danzig about these petitions. I'll wait.
One memo from downtown and no more basketball at Harrison? Isn't there someone you can call?
I did. One kid from the last game has a broken arm. The risk is too big.
Would have loved to squeeze in today's game. Just one last chance.
A grudge match against Jefferson? Are you looking to lose your job? That's what the superintendent said when I asked her.
Thanks for the try. You know, it's like they were beating me up out there, Mr. Danzig.
No, they followed Joan of Arc into battle, then they burned her. Go figure. I hate missing.
Not taking the shot's worse.
I got 600 signatures, Mr. Turner. Gonna give them to Mr. Danzig.
It's not that simple, Ron.
Sure it is. You can go back to teaching.
It won't help. Look, you have to stop.
But I can get more signatures.
Even if you had 6,000 signatures.
But you didn't do anything wrong.
Stop! You can't help. There's nothing that you can do. Just go back to class, please.
I've got to have a lot of that on the series.
Harrison, thank you.
Joe, what are you doing? We're going to be late. I'll lose points for punctuality.
Yeah, 1 second. Where'd Ross go?
We have rules, Miss Biederman. That's how we avoid chaos.
I don't understand how a missing stapler encourages chaos.
The little wheel turns the big wheel, and that builds
It's
momentum.
just that I don't feel well. I have been throwing up all week. My eyes are watery. My nose is all clogged up. I only hope I don't have walking pneumonia.
Has anybody seen my violin?
Excuse me, I think I'm going to lose it.
Terrorizing the infirm again, Miss Newhouse?
That woman is incorrigible. She acts like staplers are an inalienable right.
Borders on socialism.
I'm under a lot of pressure here, Harry. Want to come over tonight? Maybe give me a little massage, warm oil.
Sorry, pizza night with the kids, I promise.
We had pizza night Monday.
Max and Nicole are pepperoni junkies. Checking them into Betty Ford next week.
You're avoiding me.
We went out 2 nights ago.
Avoiding sex.
I am not avoiding sex. I'm waiting for this little phase to pass.
What little phase?
The one where you become totally dominating and eat men alive.
I'm not sure I even want to understand that.
A man likes to feel that he's on top of the situation at least once in a while. You get my drift?
That's what happens when you get involved with the faculty.
All I ask is a minute.
I can't. I just can't.
Will you wait?
No.
Matthew!
Look, you're not moving out, okay? I am.
No, you're not.
Don't argue with me.
It isn't fair. You love Guy.
I don't. I love you.
Come on, guys, let me in.
Oh, I was gonna save that for a better ambiance. But now that it's out, yeah, I love you. I love loving you. You know, in some weird way, I even love watching you in love. You know that?
Oh, Matthew. I even asked you to talk to Guy. I told you all my fantasies. What planet have I been on?
No, but that's okay because I loved it. Yeah, the way your eyes lit up. You know, the way your lips got dry. You'd borrow my chapstick, and I'd use it. It was almost like we were... Oh, the way you blush, you know that's the best. You don't know how beautiful you are when you're embarrassed.
Oh, great. I must be irresistible now.
Hey, you are. That's why I'm moving out.
No, we don't really have to.
No, I do. I couldn't possibly stay now that this is out in the open.
This is the ladies' room, Mr. Lippman. Open the door.
Well, unless, of course, the feelings are returned. Does that mean?
Try saying something in French.
Come on, please, guys, open the door. I'm sick.
God, that's it. No, don't say anything else. Just you go out first. I'll be out in a minute, and then I'll be less embarrassed. Wait, Miss Peter, what are you doing? Oh, those new shoes! I'll never get that out.
Mr. Butterfield, make it fast. We got surgery to perform.
Okay, I'll make this real fast. The basketball team no longer exists. What are you talking about? The superintendent shut you down for fighting.
Oh, you kidding?
Man, they don't let us have nothing.
Cool down, Feeney.
Yeah,
they've taken everything else away. So what's the surprise? And we owe it all to you. Not all of it, man. Look, maybe I screwed up walking out on the team like that. Maybe I was too paranoid they'd haul my butt out of science if I didn't put my every waking moment into it. And maybe someday you'll know why a black man has to work so damn hard to break a stereotype. I hope to God not. That's not why the games were canceled. The games were canceled because you lost control. You lost control, you lost pride. All of you.
Sure the game's been canceled, Mr. Butterfield?
Yes, Marcus, I'm sure why.
I was just wondering why the other team showed up.
Butterfield, good to see you at the helm. I want you to witness the carnage that's going to be left when my boys return the favor for our last game.
Nobody called you?
To let us know you were back. See you on the court, ladies.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Butterfield?
If I let you guys play, I'd be giving you a chance to hang me real good. What are you gonna do?
Only one way to find out.
I guess we'll find out together.
It's not me. I'm just a conduit, a mere vessel by which learning can be transported. My students, well, they're the ones who truly deserve this award.
You know, in the words of Franklin Roosevelt, courage is something...
That's it. I've lost. What are you talking about? You haven't even been up to speak yet.
It doesn't matter. Look at him. The man's disabled. They're gonna give it to him out of sympathy.
And in closing, I'd just like to thank the other nominees for forcing an ordinary teacher like myself to strive to be worthy of their august company.
Because teachers are the true heroes of the nation.
Didn't you hear? A man in a wheelchair just called himself an ordinary teacher. Judges can't withstand that kind of pressure. They're gonna give it to him out of sympathy.
I don't believe this.
Doesn't matter. It's how these things work. Years of slaving, poring over tedious volumes filled with endless detail. For what? It's mundane. If I'd done it without arms, they even get the best parking spaces.
All right. It's not worth getting sick over. Remember your heart.
For his courage, for beating the odds, for fighting a debilitating handicap. Believe me, no one knows better than I what he's been through. Having only recently survived a quintuple bypass myself. Yes, water.
Just say no. Unless he has money. Looks good. Hey, smoke me. It's going down, Roz.
Okay, everybody, this is a bus. It's after school, and you are not supposed to be in here. I want names in homeroom.
Yeah, well, Felsford lets us catch you smoking here while it's half time again.
Well, I'm not Mr. Feldspar.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
All right.
Don't worry about it. Close it up anyway, because half time's just about over. Let's go.
That's good, man. Come on.
They're right. The only thing missing is the bad suit.
Welcome to detention.
I'm not in any mood for any games. So let's call a roll and get down to some serious silence.
Okay, tension is now over. Called on account of tyranny. Wait, nobody move. I'm still doing it. You're the detention teacher. It should be your decision.
Enjoy the game.
So why the sudden change of heart?
What do you want me to do, Harry? Grovel? I went too far. I abused my power and my authority totally. I let it spill over into my personal life. Jump in any time here.
Why don't we save that for later?
Oh, Roz left the notebook and jacket here, Mr. Barnes.
No, I don't think you need any braces, eh? Oh, I didn't even see her go.
Yeah, well, she left before you came in. She told me to tell you she went to go find her sister. You asked me, Mr. Barnes, she ain't got everything tied down upstairs.
Hey, you seen Roz?
What? What's the matter?
She may be trying to kill herself.
Where have you looked?
Oh, man. Just down here. Sarah's looking. I got a bunch of kids from detention scattered out. You take the first floor. I'll go for the second.
It's a good shot. Good shot. Just keep taking your shots. Keep taking them. It'll fall. Go. That's pretty good.
How was the food? Fine. Gee, this looks like a basketball game. But that can't be because we don't have basketball games anymore.
Pass. What's the pass, Beanie? Nobody called Jefferson.
And you didn't really feel it was your place to tell them.
That would have been rude. It's a long. Foul? What do you mean foul? What kind of foul? You must be out of your mind talking about. He was all over my boy.
If they don't fight, I'll back you to the hill. But if they do, even I can't save you.
No.
Check the second floor. Nothing.
I checked it first. That means the third, the fourth,
Tell
the
him,
basement.
Maria. Tell him.
What?
All right, I saw Roz in the girls' bathroom 25 minutes ago. She's acting weird. And again, she's always acting weird.
Hey, what's the matter? You afraid it's gonna mess up your lipstick, sweetheart? Is this the basketball team or Harrison's home ec class?
Did you hear him? He wants him to fight. He's encouraging violence. I'm gonna kill him.
That's setting a nice example.
Maybe we can bust it in, okay? Ready? On two. 1, 2. Man, WPA built a fortress here.
Roz, open the door!
Why don't you go get the custodian? He's got the keys, okay?
Roz! Roz, can you hear me?
Did you get that?
Okay, I know you're scared. So just listen. Don't do anything, for God's sake, just listen. Nothing is worth hurting yourself over, especially not me.
I cheated. And I let you think I didn't. I did it because I was afraid. Afraid I'd lose my job. It seemed like the right thing to do at the moment, but I was wrong. I ended up lying to people. People who cared about me. I lied to myself and I lied to you. So please don't do this, Roz. Don't do it because of me. I'm not worth it. I'm so damn sorry I lied to you. I'm so sorry.
I locked it earlier. I didn't know someone was in there. I'm sorry.
Come on.
Where is she?
Where have you been? Popping again. Get your hands off me. It ain't even over yet. Oh, yeah? Well, everybody's been looking for you. Get your hands off this girl. Stop it. That hurts. Ow.
Relax, Gus. It's almost over.
Relax, yeah, relax. That's when trouble starts.
Roz, where the hell were you?
Watching the game. You should have seen it.
Watching the game? Thank God. What about the message I got? I thought that you were...
I changed my mind. I remember I got a dead grandma I don't want to see. You won!
We lost! But we didn't bust hands, baby! I'd rather have won.
And now, we come to the highlight of this evening's agenda. The announcement of this year's Teacher of the Year. All of the
My night, Joe. I can feel it. You never told me what you thought of my speech.
I laughed, I cried, I experienced everything from birth to death.
Your opinion aside, I believe I have a good chance to cream Wheels McPherson.
Wheels. And that is why we are gathered here tonight.
Good luck, John.
Envelope, please. And the Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Elizabeth Campbell of Clemens High.
Figures they'd give it to a woman.
I thought better of you than that, McPherson. Oh, well. Maybe next year.
I wouldn't rent the tux just yet, Feldspar.
Stuff it, Wheels.
Up next in TV Land, LA's heroic paramedics come to the rescue on Emergency from executive producer Jack Webb.
You're correct.
Stay tuned.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.